You're standing in a room full of people. Music is playing, voices are overlapping, someone laughs 2 feet away from you. And somehow, you have never felt more alone. This is strange. You are surrounded by humans, the exact thing your species evolved to need. So why does your chest feel hollow instead of full? The real answer is far stranger than you're just introverted or you're just tired. Your body is running an ancient survival program, and that room, full of strangers, is quietly telling your brain something terrifying. Rewind 200,000 years. Your ancestors did not survive alone. A lone human on the savannah was a meal waiting to happen. No claws, no fangs, no fur thick enough for winter, just soft skin and slow legs. The only real weapon your ancestors had was each other. Small bands, maybe 30 to 50 people, moving together, watching each other's backs. Survival was not an individual sport. It was a team sport with no substitutes. This is where the anthropologist Robin Dunbar comes in. Dunbar studied primate brains and social groups for decades. He found something remarkable. The size of a primate's neocortex, the part of the brain responsible for complex thought, predicts the size of the social group it can maintain. For humans, that number lands somewhere around 150. 150 relationships your brain can meaningfully track. Not 150 faces, 150 bonds, people whose names you know, whose stories you remember, who would notice if you disappeared. Here's the twist. Your brain was built for a village of 150. You are now dropped into cities of millions, offices of hundreds, group chats with names you barely recognize, and parties full of people you technically know but do not actually know. Your ancient tracking system does not upgrade for scale. It just quietly fails. Think about that room again. You are not failing socially. Your brain is running the correct math for the wrong environment. It sees dozens of unfamiliar faces, and it cannot slot them into safe or bonded. So it defaults to a very old, very useful setting. Alert, unsettled, alone, even in a crowd. Loneliness is not a personality flaw. It is a signal, and that reframes everything. In the 1990s and 2000s, a psychologist named John Cacioppo spent his career studying exactly this signal. Cacioppo argued that loneliness works almost exactly like hunger or thirst. Hunger tells you your body needs food. Thirst tells you your body needs water. Loneliness tells you your social bonds are dangerously thin. It is not weakness. It is your nervous system doing its job. But here's where it gets stranger. Cacioppo's research found that chronic loneliness does not just feel bad. It changes your biology. Lonely participants in his studies showed elevated cortisol, the stress hormone. Their immune systems behaved differently, showing patterns linked to inflammation. Their sleep fragmented. Their bodies, in other words, started behaving as if they were back on that ancient savannah,